Hey guys, so welcome to the part two of my equipment video. So this time around I will go over the big stuff that I have there in the back. But before I do, I wanted to mention this little laundry basket. I went over all these items that you guys are seeing here. And it's very handy. I mean, you can just carry it. So I do like having a laundry basket. So if you guys have one laying around your house, so much easier. There's a lot of room, so I do put like towels and things like that on top of there as well, or whatever else that I need. So if you don't have one, grab one, and I will also have that on the link on link below. All right, guys. So the most important part of this business is obviously having a pressure washer. This does all the work for you, and you want to have a good one to start. And so I picked the Westinghouse WPX 3400. It is a gas pressure washer with 3400 psi and 2.6 gallons per minute. Really, it's been working out great for me. I've had no issues with this one, and I purchased this earlier this year. It starts right up, and the one, and that's why, and the reason why I also selected this one is because you can take the handles off pretty easily, which I'll show you guys here in a minute. All right, so I just clicked those this little clips here, and really just there you go. Just take it off, and here it is. So then now I can close that cover, and everything is flush. So that's why I like this Westinghouse pressure washer. So with this pressure washer, it does come with a hose, or this wand that I use. So far it's been great, no issues. But I did upgrade the nozzles that came with it. This is the turbo nozzle, which again I'll put the link down below. And I did purchase two just in case this one stops working for whatever reason, and they're fairly cheap. It definitely helps me out quite a bit. Also, I did upgrade the hose. So this one, well, the one that came with it was really stiff. It does kink and all that stuff, and so this one doesn't kink. So I just upgraded to the cheapest one that I could find that doesn't kind of trips me when I'm working. So I did upgrade that. The one thing that I probably need to do is to have a hose reel right here, because it makes it a lot easier just to pull the hose, and then put it back, and keeps everything organized and makes it more efficient. But if you guys have one that you would suggest what to use, please let me know in the comments down below. I do not want to drill on the bottom of this, and that's probably why I've been hesitating. So if you guys have like a solution of how to put a hose reel on your truck or vehicle without drilling into anything, please let me know. Alright guys, so I'm going back here in the back of the truck. So this one is a 68 gallon utility water tank. So I opted for this one just because it fits, it takes about half of the truck space. I have a 5.5-foot bed, and so far it's been working out good. It would last me about, I would say, about 15 to 20 trash bins for right now. But I tend to use a lot of water. I like to detail my customers' trash bin, make sure they're happy. So I tend to use more water than I should. But on average, it'll be about 15 to 20 if you fill it up all the way to the top. And really, I mean, it's pretty solid. So if you guys get one of these for your truck, like I said, I have a 5.5-foot bed. So this fits perfectly. I'm sure you can go smaller, but I opted for the most water that I could get, but also not sacrificing too much space back here. And so far, this has been great for me. All right, so from the water tank, I do have this ball valve that I purchased. It's a 1-inch ball valve because fits perfectly back here. You know, so far it's been working out great. You know, it is solid. It's stainless steel, so it doesn't rust or anything, and it does put out all the water that I need, which is great. So no issues there. I did buy a garden adapter here to connect, because this one's a little bit big for a regular hose. So I just did a garden adapter. I believe it's like 1 inch to 3/4 inch. I could not remember, but I will have that link. I will have that item on the link below. You know, it works out great. You know, no leaks or anything. And so far so good. So again, I just turn it off when I'm traveling or something like that, and then I turn it on when I'm ready to use it. All right, and then this hose, I actually had one laying around. This is a really flexible hose, but it's so far it's been doing good. You know, as you guys can see here, it's a little bit bent here, but water just comes out fine. I just need to push this over to the left, but yeah, it's been working out good. And then that hose goes over here. I do have a few quick connects that I've used, and I kind of just figured it out on my own. You know, one of those male, female, and things like that. And then the water goes into the utility transfer pump, which again, I will have that link below. This has been really great for me. You know, the one thing I like about this one is it has the switch, the on and off switch. You know, makes it handy because I do work from the back there, and if I just click a switch, it turns it off. And it's been great. This one actually comes with 2 hoses. You have this green one. Actually, you get 2 of these green ones here. So I just used one of them that came with this one. It's just a regular hose. It does, you know, I can see that it's bending a little bit. Not the greatest hose, but I guess it'll do for now. Again, no issues. You know, as far as this utility pump, I don't drill it into the truck, so it kind of just swings around. Not really swing around, but you know, it does hold in place. There's a rubber bottom here. Oh, I'm missing one. I didn't even see that. But there's a rubber bottom which keeps it in place, holds it in place when I'm driving. And then that water travels with this green hose all the way to the pressure washer here. This is a quick connect, makes it easier for me. And then just connect it back. You know, I did have some quick connects. You know, people might say that maybe the quick connects will lessen the power of your pressure washer, but really it does not. This is plenty. The 3400 psi is plenty, so no issues here. Alright, so next up is just pump sprayer. It's a 2-gallon pump sprayer. Pretty easy to use. This one is the cheapest one that I could find. You know, I do mix the sodium hypochlorite, the simple green, and water in here. Really a gallon of that sodium hypochlorite. So this is a 2-gallon. Those pool chlorine or sodium hypochlorite, they come in gallon jugs. So all you have to do is pour the whole gallon, and then put the water, you know, in the other gallon, and then just a splash of simple green as a degreaser, and that combo has been working out well so far for me. All right, so here I do have 2 power sources, and I'll tell you guys the reason why I have 2. So I'll go over this one first. So this is a Jackery Explorer 300 power source. As you can see, it's extremely light. I believe it's like 6 pounds or something like that. You know, it's been working out well for me, and the reason why I bought this is because I didn't want to bring this one, the generator, if I only have like 4 or 5 customers that I'm dealing with. So I just, you know, with this type of setup, you have to unload everything, which is definitely a con. But the pro of it is obviously it's very convenient, and you can always do it whenever you need to. But eventually, this gets, a little bit heavy. I mean, it's not too heavy, but, unloading everything and loading it again, it's kind of the issue here. So I just bought a portable battery here, and really what it does is it's just it powers it's all back there, but it powers the water pump, and that's the only purpose of it. And so, I've done about 3 customers right now, and I've only used what is that, 31%. So, if you have 4 or 5, I think you'll be safe. Again, this has worked out well for me. All right, so next up is this generator. This is the cheapest generator that I could find. This is the Eferden 4400 watts. They do come with 4000 watts as well. But this one is, it's really simple. I've used this, for long trips. If I have like, 15 to 20 customers or more, you will never have to worry about power versus having this one here. So yeah, this has been great. No leaks or anything. This is all waterproof as well. And again, same thing. I just, plug in my power or my water pump back there, and that's the only purpose of this one. I do use Eco, just to save on fuel, but this holds fuel extremely well, and it starts right up. So I highly suggest this one here. Alright guys, so that's pretty much it as far as the big stuff that's back. Like I said, all of this stuff is on my link down below just to make it easier on you guys. And also you can do your research if you'd like, if you wanted to purchase something else. But at least this is what I use, and it's been successful for me so far. And I'm gonna keep doing this till I make my money back. Of course, obviously this costs money to, upfront money. But I mean, there's always reasons why I wanted to purchase this type of a setup. And then eventually, as I grow, I wanted to, maybe have an enclosed trailer or anything like that. Or maybe one of those big trash can cleaners. But it just depends on the budget. But for me, as a small business owner, I wanted to start small, and this is the best that I could find for right now. And then as I grow, then I'll upgrade, and of course I'll let you guys know what that might be. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and I do have another part 3 of this video, to talk about some of the hidden costs that maybe you guys are not seeing, that I am spending on. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.